I'm Jake Matthews, and I'll never forget the moment I pulled into my driveway after 6 months working overseas in Dubai. Different curtains hung in my windows. A minivan sat where my truck usually parked. And when I walked up to my front door, I could hear children laughing inside my house. I knocked. A woman in her 30s answered, 2 kids peeking around her legs. "Can I help you?" she asked, confused. "I'm Jake Matthews. This is my house. Who are you?" Her face went pale. "I'm Sarah Wilson. I bought this house 3 months ago." "You what?" My heart pounded. "That's impossible. I own this house." "I have the deed," she stammered. "My brother Marcus helped me with the purchase. I'm a widow and—" "I don't care what you have. This is my house." I pulled out my phone. "I'm calling the police." "Please, wait!" She grabbed my arm. "My brother handled everything. Marcus Wilson. He's a real estate agent. He showed me this property, said it was a foreclosure. I used my late husband's life insurance money." "There was no foreclosure. I've been paying my mortgage online from Dubai." 20 minutes later, Officer Stevens stood in my living room, listening to both our stories. "Ma'am, do you have documentation?" he asked Sarah. She produced papers from a folder. "Here's the deed, the sales contract, everything Marcus prepared." Officer Stevens examined them, then looked at me. "Sir, these appear legitimate on the surface." "They can't be. Run my name. Check the county records. I bought this house 4 years ago." He made calls. His expression grew serious. "Mr. Matthews, county records show Sarah Wilson as the current owner as of 3 months ago. But there's something off. The sale price is significantly below market value." "Because it's fraud," I said. "Where's this Marcus?" Sarah's hands shook. "He's my brother. He said he was helping me." "Call him, now." She dialed with trembling fingers. "Marcus? There's a man here claiming he owns the house. Jake Matthews. He says—" "Marcus, what's happening?" I grabbed the phone. "Where are you, Marcus?" "Who is this?" a smooth voice answered. "The actual owner of 1847 Maple Street. You forged documents and sold my house." He laughed. "I don't know what you're talking about. My sister purchased that property legally. If you have concerns, contact a lawyer." "Oh, I will, and the police are already here." The line went dead. Officer Stevens handed me a card. "Contact Detective Chen at the Fraud Division tomorrow. This is beyond my scope. For tonight, you'll need to find somewhere else to stay. Legally, she's currently listed as the owner." "This is insane!" Sarah started crying. "I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. I gave Marcus $75,000. My children. We have nowhere else to go." "Neither do I," I said bitterly. "But I'm getting my house back." The next morning, I sat in Detective Chen's office, laying out everything. "Jake, I've seen cases like this," she said, reviewing my documents. "Sophisticated forgery operations. Your signature was forged on a quitclaim deed, making it appear you transferred ownership. Then Marcus sold it to his sister at below market value to move it quickly. Can you arrest him?" "We need more evidence. These forgery operations usually have multiple victims. Marcus likely has a pattern." "What do I do?" "First, get a lawyer. Second, don't confront Marcus alone. Third, we investigate." I hired attorney Rodriguez that afternoon. She was sharp, direct, and angry on my behalf. "Jake, this is textbook real estate fraud," she said, spreading papers across her desk. "Marcus exploited his sister, forged your documents, and pocketed the difference between what Sarah paid and what your house is worth, about $150,000. How do we prove it?" "We get handwriting analysis on the signatures. We pull Marcus's financial records. We find other victims, and we contact Sarah. She's a victim too." "She's living in my house." "And she was scammed by her own brother. We might convince her to cooperate." That evening, I called Sarah. "We need to talk." "I know," she said quietly. Marcus stopped returning my calls. I looked at the documents again. The signature, it doesn't look like yours. Will you testify against him? Silence. Then, he's my brother. He stole from both of us. $75,000 from you. My house from me. Don't you want your money back? I have my children to think about. Think about them having a roof over their heads. Help me and we'll figure something out. Protect Marcus and you could face fraud charges too. Another long pause. What do you need? Everything. Every text, email, every conversation about this sale. Okay, I'll help. The next week, Detective Chen called. Jake, we found 3 other victims. Marcus has been running this scam for 2 years. Forging deeds, selling properties he doesn't own, targeting people who travel frequently for work. What's the total? Over $500,000 in fraudulent sales. We're building a case. Keep gathering evidence. Sarah met me at a coffee shop, folder in hand. These are all our communications. Marcus was pushy about closing quickly. He said it was a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I read through messages. Don't involve other realtors. I'm giving you family pricing. This is textbook. I trusted him, she whispered. After Tom died, Marcus said he'd take care of us. Instead, he stole your fresh start. Help us nail him. Attorney Rodriguez filed a civil suit while Detective Chen built the criminal case. We got a court order for handwriting analysis. The expert's report came back definitive. The signature on the quitclaim deed is not Jake Matthews' signature. Probability of forgery, 99.8%. We've got him, Rodriguez said. 2 months later, we set the trap. Detective Chen arranged a meeting under the pretense of clearing up paperwork for Sarah's purchase. Marcus walked into the police station conference room, confident and smiling. Sarah, what's this about? Why are the police involved? Because you committed fraud, Detective Chen said. Multiple counts. His smile faltered. I don't know what you're talking about. Sit down, Mr. Wilson. I walked in from the adjacent room. Hello, Marcus. His face drained of color. You can't prove anything. Actually, Attorney Rodriguez entered, we can. Handwriting analysis confirms you forged Jake's signature. Financial records show you deposited $75,000 from Sarah, then pocketed the $150,000 difference when you sold the property to your shell company before transferring it to her. We have 3 other victims willing to testify, Detective Chan added, all with similar patterns. Quick sales, forged documents, you as the intermediary. Marcus looked at Sarah. You're helping them? Your own brother? You stole from me, Sarah stood up. I gave you my husband's life insurance money for my children's future. I was helping you get a house. By stealing someone else's house. I slammed my fist on the table. You forged my signature, stole my property, and destroyed your sister's financial security. This is entrapment. This is justice, Detective Chen said. Marcus Wilson, you're under arrest for forgery, fraud, grand theft, and identity theft. You can't do this. Sarah, tell them this is a misunderstanding. Sarah's voice was ice. The only misunderstanding was me trusting you. As officers cuffed him, Marcus's composure shattered. I'll lose my real estate license, my career. Should have thought of that before you became a criminal, I said. Sarah, please, think of family. I am thinking of family. My children, who you stole from. They led him away, still protesting. Detective Chen turned to us. The DA wants this prosecuted to the fullest extent. With 4 victims and clear evidence, he's looking at serious prison time. How serious? I asked. 10 to 15 years minimum. 6 months later, I stood in the county clerk's office with Attorney Rodriguez and Sarah. The judge's order is finalized, Rodriguez said, handing me papers. The deed is back in your name. The fraudulent sale is voided. What about Sarah? I asked. Rodriguez smiled. Show him, Sarah. Sarah pulled out a check. Marcus's assets were seized. The court ordered full restitution. I'm getting back my $75,000 plus damages. Where will you go? I asked. I found a place nearby. Smaller, but it's truly mine this time. And I hired a different realtor to verify everything. We all laughed. Detective Chen joined us outside. Thought you'd want to know. Marcus's sentencing was today. And? 12 years in federal prison. No parole possibility for at least 8. Plus, he's paying restitution to all victims and permanently barred from any real estate activities. He tried calling me collect from jail, Sarah said. Wanted me to write a letter to the judge asking for leniency. What did you say? Rodriguez asked. I hung up. Then I blocked the number. Good for you, I said. Detective Chen nodded approvingly. He sent letters to all his victims, full of apologies, saying he made mistakes, asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness? I laughed bitterly. He systematically destroyed lives for profit. His lawyer argued he deserves a second chance, Chen continued.
Rodriguez scoffed. The judge disagreed, said Marcus showed calculated predation, not mistakes. He targeted vulnerable people, military members overseas, recent widows, anyone distracted by life circumstances. He got what he deserved, Sarah said firmly. I told the prosecutor I wanted the maximum sentence. My children's future was just money to him. How are your kids doing? I asked. Better. Therapy helps. They understand now that their uncle did a bad thing and faces consequences. It's teaching them about accountability. Rodriguez gathered her papers. Jake, your house is yours again. Locks changed, title clear, and Marcus can never touch it from prison. What about his appeals? I asked. Let him try, Chen said. We have 4 victims, forensic evidence, financial records, and his own sister testifying against him. No appeals court will overturn this. Sarah looked at me. I'm sorry. For everything. Even though I didn't know. You were a victim too, I interrupted. You did the right thing in the end. I keep thinking about what Marcus said in court. I was just trying to help my family. As if stealing made him noble. Criminals always justify their actions, Chen said. But the judge saw through it, told Marcus directly, you exploited your sister's grief and other people's trust for personal gain. That's not family loyalty, that's predation. Rodriguez checked her watch. I need to get to court. Jake, everything's finalized. Sarah, your restitution check clears tomorrow. Marcus will spend the next decade behind bars thinking about his choices. We shook hands and Rodriguez left. Sarah turned to me. Thank you for pushing me to do the right thing. I almost protected him out of misplaced loyalty. You found your courage, I said. That's what matters. Detective Chen smiled. You both did. Most fraud victims don't fight back. They're too intimidated, too embarrassed, or too tired. You two pursued justice and won. What happens now? Sarah asked. Now? I looked at my house across the street, my name on the deed again. Now we move forward. Marcus doesn't get to steal anyone's future ever again. Chen nodded. And if he tries anything from prison, phone calls, letters, having friends contact you, document it and call me immediately. Witness intimidation adds years to his sentence. He's done intimidating me, Sarah said. Done intimidating both of us, I agreed. As we walked away from the clerk's office, Sarah paused. Jake, good luck with everything, and thank you for not blaming me. You were brave enough to testify against family. That takes real strength. She smiled, genuinely smiled, for the first time since I'd met her.
My kids and I are going to be okay. Yes, you are. A week later, I met with the other 3 victims at Detective Chen's office. We'd formed an unexpected support group through this nightmare. Marcus's real estate license was revoked, announced Tom Henderson, a Navy pilot who'd been overseas when Marcus stole his rental property. The state board said he's banned for life. Good, said Patricia Gomez, a traveling nurse who'd lost her condo. He wrote me too, begging for forgiveness. Said prison changed him already. It's been 6 months, I said. Prison hasn't changed him. He's just scared. Detective Chen entered with coffee. Wanted to update you all. Marcus's cellmate reported he's been trying to research ways to overturn his conviction. Says he plans to claim incompetent counsel. Will that work? Asked David Chen, no relation to the detective, who'd lost his townhouse. Not a chance, Detective Chen assured us. His lawyer was excellent. Marcus just doesn't accept responsibility. The judge noted that in sentencing, called him remorseless and manipulative. His mother contacted me, Patricia said. Begged me to drop the charges. Said I'm destroying their family. He destroyed his own family, Tom said firmly. Sarah made the right choice testifying. Speaking of Sarah, I said, she got her money back yesterday. All $75,000 plus $20,000 in damages. Detective Chen smiled. And Marcus still owes you all restitution. The court garnishes his prison wages, about 30 cents an hour. He'll be paying you back for the rest of his life. 30 cents an hour, David laughed. That's poetic justice. He had over $300,000 in hidden accounts, Chen explained, all seized, distributed among victims. But the ongoing garnishment? That's the reminder he can't escape. We talked for another hour, sharing our recovery stories. Despite Marcus's crimes bringing us together, we'd become friends, united by survival. I stood on my front porch that evening, keys in my hand, looking at my home. Marcus had tried to steal everything I'd worked for, thinking I'd never find out or fight back. He was wrong. Sometimes the system works. Sometimes the bad guys actually face consequences. And sometimes refusing to be a victim means standing up, even when it's hard, even when it takes months, even when it means trusting strangers to help you fight. Marcus thought he was smarter than everyone. Turns out, he was just another criminal who got caught. Have you ever had someone try to steal something precious from you? What would you have done if you came home to find strangers living in your house? Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.